Okay.
Okay, how are you today, Miss Peak?
Doing all right, thank you.
Okay. And how long have you been teaching at Eastern?
I've been teaching at Eastern forever. Seniors get to graduate, I don't. I've been teaching probably 17 years here.
All right, and can you tell me again what happened on March 27th?
Sure. Like I told you before, we had issues with J-Ron again. You know, we've talked about how J-Ron was difficult every day in 7th period. And that day, you know, as usual, you know, being his usual self. But I did hear him talking about going up to the roof. I was working late, I always do, getting ready for the next day, and I made a point of going up to the roof and seeing what he was up to.
Okay, and what kind of shoes did J-Ron throw at your base?
J-Ron threw black shoes. They were high tops.
Okay. And you mentioned before that there was a man running up on the 3rd floor when you were going to go see.
When I got off the elevator, I saw this guy coming toward, he was starting to walk toward me, but then he looked up, saw me, and turned around and ran the other way.
How far away would you say that was?
Well, it was pretty far.
Okay.
It was half a football field.
And can you give us just like a brief description about what he looked like?
Then that's all I can tell you. You know, it was late in the day. My eyes are tired late in the day. You know, I wasn't seeing real clearly. All I can tell you is a thin man running the other way.
Okay. And then, so like you said before, you went to the 3rd floor to get J-Ron in trouble?
I went to the 3rd floor to go up on the roof and find out what in the world J-Ron was doing up there.
Okay.
J-Ron couldn't have been up to any good of it.
And you couldn't have just called security to do that?
No, I thought I'd go up there and check on him myself.
And so you even went into the stairwell on the 4th floor, right?
I might have gone a little bit into the stairwell.
Okay. So how did you even see the body? You're pretty short. Those are pretty tall stairs.
You know, like I said, I might have gone a little bit into the stairwell. Things seem to happen so fast that, you know, all I remember is I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it's very possible that I stepped into the stairwell. Might have even gone up a few steps.
Okay. And that would be a pretty perfect place to kill J-Ron, don't you think? Secluded.
You know, it might seem like a perfect place to kill J-Ron. I mean, I guess there's nobody around there, but come on. If I were going to kill J-Ron, I probably would have done a better job of making him a little harder to find.
Cameron Hall, please come to the front office. Cameron Hall, please come to the front office.
So you said that you just went into the doorway and you might have gone up a few stairs, but nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Then how did your hair end up on J-Ron's dead body?
Can't really answer that. I don't think I got that close to the body, but you know, he is in my room, 7th period.
But your hair was also on the murder weapon. How can you explain that?
I don't know what to tell you there. You know, all I can tell you is that J-Ron was in here 7th period. Now, you know, is it possible that it goes off of his body onto the murder weapon? Yeah. You know.
Okay. And you also told us previously that you knew of no drug activity within the school, especially in the faculty.
Correct.
Okay. But you yourself tested positive for Percocet and oxycodone.
I had a prescription. I had some root canals done. You know, when you're asking me about drug use, I'm thinking illegal drug use. I had a prescription.
Okay. That's it. Thank you.
You know, I just want you to know, you know, back to, you're talking with me like I had something to do with J-Ron's death, and if I had anything to do with J-Ron's death, it would have been hard to figure out.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.